El Paso, NSA leaker Edward Snowden wants President Obama to pardon him and allow him back in the States. What the president says this morning.
Some new headaches for Donald Trump. I'm ABC's Lana Zach in Washington with that story coming up.
And new details behind the motive of the Alpine High School shooting.
Live, where news comes first. From the Mesilla Valley and Las Cruces to El Paso and the borderland. This is ABC7's Good Morning El Paso.
Bombers are heading into the second game of the Pacific Coast League Championship Series tonight with a win. After trailing last night, the Dogs beat the Oklahoma City Dodgers at Southwest University Park.
The boys even took the time before the game to thank the city of El Paso for its support as it enters the PCL Championship.
And we will have the highlights from last night's win in just a bit. But first, good morning, El Paso, Las Cruces, and Juarez. I'm Stephanie Valle.
And I'm Hillary Floren. Good morning, everyone. We're going to go ahead and talk about the forecast first. So much happening outdoors. We need a good forecast.
Yes, especially for the game tonight, Nicole.
The forecast looks great for the game and for the afternoon. Temperatures will warm up, though. Make sure you stay hydrated. We'll run slightly above average. But our clouds and radar picture showing that we're off to a nice start. As you can see, it is dry. Just a few clouds tracking into the region. Now, our rain chances will go up this afternoon just slightly, with the heaviest activity taking place around the area mountains. We are tracking a cool front that will move in this morning and will help increase our rain chances, but mainly eastern portions of our viewing area. Our ABC7 threat tracker for today, the heat will not be an issue. Again, just slightly above average temperatures in the 90s. Rain chances go up just slightly. The winds should not be an issue unless we see those heavier storms develop, which will likely take place around the area mountains. Coming up at 6:07 with your weather and traffic on the 7s, we have a look at your current temperatures, our ABC7 WeatherNet site temperatures, plus your day planner for today, so you can know just how to get the kids ready for school. That's coming up, Stephanie.
All right, thank you, Nicole. And new this morning, police in Las Cruces are on the lookout for a man accused of robbing a dollar store. It happened Monday night on the 1600 block of South Solano, a few blocks from Las Cruces High School. Police have released this image of the suspect. He's accused of pointing a handgun at a cashier and demanding money, ultimately fleeing with just a carton of cigarettes. Witnesses describe the man as Hispanic, say he was about 5'3". Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-8477.
Edward Snowden wants President Obama to grant him a pardon. Snowden has been charged in the U.S. with violations of the Espionage Act for revealing classified information. He argues the leaks were moral and ethical because they revealed the scope of NSA surveillance. He also said they prompted significant and much-needed changes to surveillance laws. Snowden is currently living in Russia. We'll have more on what Obama is saying in regards to that pardon for Snowden and what the actor playing him in the upcoming movie thinks about all of this. That's coming up in just a bit here on Good Morning El Paso.
Hillary Clinton will return to the campaign trail tomorrow. But while she's been recovering from pneumonia, President Obama is campaigning for her. Meantime, Donald Trump outlined his child care plans. ABC's Lana Zach has the latest from Washington. It's your voice, your vote.
Good morning. This is Hillary Clinton's last day off of the campaign trail, and while she's been resting up and trying to recover from pneumonia, she's been watching some TV, namely President Obama's speech in Philadelphia.
President Obama, in his first solo appearance on the campaign trail, took umbrage with the idea that Donald Trump would be better for working-class Americans.
Really? This is the guy you want to be championing working people? He wasn't going to let you on his golf course.
And today, Trump will sit down with talk show host Dr. Oz to presumably discuss the results of his physical last week. But there are some new headaches for the Trump campaign. This morning, Newsweek is expected to release a report that indicts Donald Trump's financial ties and potential conflicts with national security. At the same time, the New York Attorney General is opening an inquiry into the Trump Foundation and allegations that the nonprofit misappropriated some funds. The Trump campaign fired back that the New York Attorney General is, quote, a partisan hack who has endorsed Hillary Clinton for president. Meanwhile, Trump on the trail staying mum on those issues and Clinton's health, instead unveiling his child care plan.
Trump says he intends to pay for his program by cracking down on unemployment insurance fraud. Lana Zach, ABC News, Washington.
New this morning, the Isleta Independent School District is taking safety to a whole new level. All campuses are using a new technology to monitor who goes in and out of schools. Good morning, El Paso's Denise Olivas is live to explain how it works. Denise.
Good morning. The new visitor management system was implemented at the start of the school year, and here is how it works. At Parkland Elementary, the system is now in use. Anyone entering a YISD campus from now on is required to use a new touchscreen monitor at the school's main entrance. The visitor will have to request permission after ringing a bell. Then staff members will be able to see who is at the entrance through that monitor. Faculty will grant access into the school, but once you get inside, you'll still have to show your ID once again for a background check. The school system will scan your ID against national sexual offender databases.
It targets all people, everybody coming into our system, and clears everybody. So we're making sure that, number one, 100% of the time we know who's on our campus.
And this is a process that everyone will have to take, including parents and grandparents, and the new visitor system was funded by last year's bond election. Stephanie, back to you.
All right, good to know, Denise. Thank you. New details are coming out about last week's deadly shooting at Alpine High School. Investigators say the 14-year-old girl who shot and wounded a fellow student had planned to shoot her stepbrother, who also attends the school. The girl, who was a freshman, was in the bathroom arming herself, and that's when a 17-year-old student walked in and saw her with a gun. Police say the girl shot the 17-year-old as she tried to run away. Her injuries were not life-threatening, but the freshman girl, who has not been identified, later shot and killed herself. Police say no one else at the school was targeted.
Happening today, trial continues for a former UTEP football player accused of raping a woman on campus. 21-year-old David Ham was arrested last November, but the alleged assault happened in May. Yesterday, we heard from witnesses, including a nurse who examined the victim and said based on the evidence collected, she could not say if the sex was consensual or not. The victim's roommate also took the stand. She said the victim told her she kissed Ham and took off her clothes, but did not agree to consensual sex.
It's now 6:07, time for weather and traffic on the 7s.
And Nicole Gomez is standing by. Good morning.
Good morning. Here's a look at your planner for El Paso and Las Cruces. We start out with mild temperatures by 8 o'clock. We're a little warmer in the 70s. Here's a look at your planner for today on your Wednesday as you get the kids ready for school. Very slight chance for showers around lunchtime with temperatures in the 80s, and we'll run above average for today. Our ABC7 Weather Net site sponsored by the Mattress Firm, showing temperatures in northeast El Paso and at the Texas Tech Health Science Center. We're currently in the 60s. St. Pius a little warmer in the 70s. Looks like the cool spots. Silver City, we're at 53. Las Cruces 59. We're in the 50s in Ruidoso, Alamogordo, and 65 in El Paso. Our clouds and radar picture showing us that it is dry to start out the morning, but we will see increased rain chances. We'll take a look at the latest future track computer model, let you know when the rain chances will increase and how long they'll stick around. That's coming up in your full forecast. Mauricio?
Hi, Nicole. Good morning. Well, for the most part, traffic looking good in El Paso, but we just got reports of an incident on I-10 West of a pedestrian actually trying to lay down right there I-10 West near Airway. I can tell you that fire crews are on scene. I just spoke with police dispatch, and they said, again, that the pedestrian was trying to lay down. Don't have any news yet, but it looks like the fire truck might be blocking that left shoulder or that left lane, so maybe expect some delays if you are heading out right there. I'll give you an update as soon as I can. Things, though, are looking much better in Las Cruces. Good morning to you. Our current speeds right now on I-10 West, 66 miles per hour, 65 miles per hour if you're heading east, 66 on I-25 right now. So things, for the most part, are looking good, and I can also tell you that Highway 70 east of Las Cruces will remain open all day. Now, coming up at 6:17 for your weather and traffic on the 7s, I'll have an update on that traffic incident on I-10 West and Airway, plus we'll take a look at closures that are coming up.
All right, thanks so much, Mauricio.
And we have more to come here on Good Morning El Paso.
I was very upset and didn't eat or sleep well for several days.
A safety deposit box is supposed to secure a person's valuables, but now police are investigating why the bank drilled holes in one and the belongings went missing.
The audience has to pay attention to this because we're here. We're in this age, and everything out there, the concept of privacy itself has been violated.
And later, ABC News sat down with the director and star of the upcoming film Snowden. We'll hear more about what they have to say about the NSA and Snowden's actions. It's 6:09, and this is ABC 7, where news comes first.
You're watching ABC 7's Good Morning El Paso with Hillary Floren, Stephanie Valle, and live reports from Denise Olivas.